Hi, I'm Jake, the creator of Firechain library, and I want to give a walkthrough of the Firechain library. So here we are in the Firebase console. As you can see, we have two apps in the project. One for the app client, and one for the app client and the validator client. So the app client is basically your production app, and the validator is basically the administrator. The validator manages the data that goes into the real-time database. It's like the miner in the current blockchain scene right now. So let's go into the Firebase real-time database. Now I'm gonna have my phone right here. I'm gonna do some push and read and write operations in the real-time database. But I'm just using one phone. So in the real scenario, you're gonna have a separate phone for your validator. In the app client, this is where your production app should be. The app client, and I'm gonna register. And as you can see, it should be writing right now, and there it is. So it has a request block. So the request node, this is where the validator reads if there is a request block. So let's go into the validator app right here and log in with the same account. So in the real world, the user should not have access into this validator unless you are allowed to let them access. So let's log in, and there it is. The validator validates the transaction and adds it into three ledgers: the Fire user ledger and the Fire version 1 ledger and the Fire version 2 ledger. So basically, the Fire user ledger is for the user to give, read, and write. Basically, the user can't write all the nodes from its children, but it can push an object, if you get what I mean. And the Fire v1 and the Fire v2 is a reference only for the validator. So I want to show this very cool trick about Firechain. So basically, here we are in our ledger, and let's say that some dude get an access into your Firebase account and try to change the value. So let's change the value where the app client reads the value. So it's gonna be here, and let's say that he wants to have a massive amount of money, and as you can see, the value is reverted back, and the validator notices it, and it gives an invalid report list. And I think there's to it. Thank you for watching, and there's more that you can do with Firechain. There's a lot you can do with it. It's a very customizable implementation of your Firebase project. So if you want to implement Firechain into your production app, you can just reach me out on Telegram. I have provided the link in the GitHub org in the description. Thank you for watching.